practice makes improvement nonetheless. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be paper trading. If you're not confident in yourself and system, or if you have rules saying you're not supposed to trade today, it's okay to take a paper trade. Do think it may make a little bit more sense to watch the short-term shorts. Nah, well, what the fuck? Why does it look like that? I didn't take this trade on my live. I didn't take it on my funded, and this would have been the first trade all week that would have smacked. We had a lot of people that called the trade. We got co-sides 1K on the beach while walking. You practice patience and discipline so that you can be more likely to be patient and disciplined tomorrow. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I'm Andre Diaz. I'm a 22-year-old day trader, entrepreneur. Whatever you want to call me, man, you guys know the deal. Today is Thursday, July 31st. I honestly thought yesterday was the last day of the month. It is not. Today is the last day of the month, and tomorrow is NFP. So, that being said, just got to keep being patient and live to trade another day, which is today. But I am about to hop on this one-on-one call first. So with that being said, I'm about to get to work. If you want to work with me one-on-one to get access to these one-on-one calls so I can help you change your life and help you make your first 5 figures when it comes to trading, regardless if you're a beginner, advanced trader, all of the above, first in the description. Let's hop on this call. Yo. Welcome back to the U.S.
Only for a flight, dude. That's literally the only.
You said it was only for a flight to where? Oh, flight. True. You going back to Costa Rica? My boy said, I'm cool. How are the vibes? Like, I'm sure it probably feels different. Like, you're probably seeing more more industrial stuff compared to being out in Costa Rica, where it's probably more land, water. Like, if you've never had this type of attention because you're fighting, you said you got like 50K followers, he's like a semi-pro. I mean, that's good because you have the potential to now, if you win, guess what? Now people are looking at you like, who's this guy? Who's the person that won? Who's the person that did this? But you just gotta look at the bright side of it. Just worry about what you can do, because even if you do lose, you're still, like I said, you're 1% getting better. This is something you've never done before. This is something you've never fought before. It could be the first time of 3 times that you fight them. You get what I'm saying? You never really know, but it's just a start. Everything is gonna feel uncomfortable in the beginning, but when you're doing something new, when you're going through new experiences, it's gonna be like that. But that's just part of the game. It's gonna be new, like, environments that you're exploring that you gotta learn how to function in. From fighting in front of 4 people to learn how to fight in front of 10, then learn how to fight in front of 100, then learn how to fight in front of 1,000. But it's like, you still could be a great fighter, but it's like different levels still that you're learning that you got to learn how to be comfortable with, because it's something you've never done before. It's something you've never gone through before. But the more you go through it, the more you do it, the better you get at it. You think that the person that has the 50K followers cares as much about what people say compared to you? Because he's just more used to it. That's all it really is. You're not as used to it. You don't post as much. You're not used to the competition and all that. But now, when they see someone smaller, they also see that they'll more than likely get your attention too. We got done with the call with my boy Tommy. He has a pay-per-view fight August 9th. He is an MMA fighter. He is personally from Ohio. He lives not too far from Cleveland, but he's been living in Costa Rica, and he's going back to Costa Rica after his fight. So that's pretty crazy. Trader/fighter. So make sure you check out his pay-per-view fight. I will be watching it, because we've been talking about it and just how he can get prepared, because the person he's fighting has a little bit of social media, has a little bit of a couple things that make him a little bit more higher on the totem pole, higher on the rankings of the MMA fighting. But neither here nor there. Let's get active with the team. Let's see if we can catch some trades, call some trades. I won't be taking any live trades because I lost the last 2 days, but you guys know the rules. Take the 3rd day off. That's what we're doing. We're gonna practice patience, practice discipline. Let's see what we can do. Likely to just flip up out of here and go bullish. Personally, I do think it may make a little bit more sense to watch the short-term shorts off this 1 hour gap. First glance, I definitely do think this short would make the most sense, but as of right now, still waiting. I'm gonna have an alert set at this 1 hour gap. This is when price hits 9:30 in 2 minutes in case it does retrace higher. Make sure I'm in on my paper trade account. Oh yeah, big bank, nice. Well, what the fuck? Why does it look like that? Not bad, not bad. Just make sure you got a target. Don't hold the whole one. See that target get hit, call it, because I would. 30 gonna give a retracement or not. Right now, it doesn't look like it will, but NAS is going. The idea for NAS I would have had is something like these, but if it don't retrace, then I ain't gonna get nothing on NAS. Oh, there goes 30 falling too. Hey, no retracement on neither? Damn. Okay, nothing. They just died at 9:30. Up here would ideally be the entry. 15, 20 point difference. So that's like half my stop loss. So I'm just not gonna paper trade it until it comes up again. If it just leaves, the idea is valid for anyone that actually took it, but we'll see. But this is what I would have been watching. Like I said, the only thing that is in my concern is we ran Age of Love. But besides that, I'm not bullish. I'm way more bearish than bullish. So we'll see what it do. This is what a trade I would have taken on my account if I wasn't getting cooked up for the week. But yeah, something like these 1 hour gap with the 4 hour and daily gap also on the higher time frame. Just makes sense of a continuation lower. But like I said, Asia low getting ran, that's my main concern. Besides that, I like the shorts. NAS fell. If the dollar's pushing, yeah, dollar's pushing. I like the shorts, but we'll see what happens. But this is my first trade idea. But that's TP1 hit on the paper trade idea. Done lie. See, it would be the trade that's paper trade. It's been getting cooked all week, and the first trade that hits TP is a paper trade. Hey, discipline over everything. Yeah, you just gotta learn. Shit's gonna happen, man. I knew my setups work here. Look at that. TP2 about to get hit. I didn't take this trade on my live. I didn't take it on my funded, and this would have been the first trade all week that would have smacked. It would have smacked, but hey, that's how it be. But TP2 called live. It could, but all I know is I'm up 120 billion. 114, I'm closing. That's a 1 or 2. I would have closed it right there. Hey, good trade day. I know I called it, and that shit, I should have called this shit all week. This is what I've been trying to do all week. Fuck the market. This is exactly what the market's been doing all week. But if I was in this trade, it would have fucking around did this. If I wasn't on my live. If I was on my live, would have hit almost TP2 and then went back up. That's funny. It'd be like that. Move my TP, got out at break even. Hey, break even's better than nothing. But yeah, I told y'all, get them TPs. You never know when that shit gonna stop. All right, so W trading day. I didn't take the trade on the live. Didn't take the trade on a funded account. I took it on a paper trade for the team and everything. But it was a W trade. Other people caught the trade. Like we were in here talking and just doing stuff, just literally sending pictures of watches, sending pictures of cars. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's literally just going over goals because we had nothing else to do because the trading day has been over for us for a little bit. We had a lot of people that called the trade. We got Kostas chilling on the beach, 1K on the beach while walking. So yeah, shout out to Kostas. We got a couple other people going crazy, but like I showed you guys, we had the trade idea that hit TP. So the team was able to take advantage of the trade. I was able to take advantage of the trade idea, but it's still a W. Live to take a trade another day. You practice patience and discipline so that you can be more likely to be patient and disciplined tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm about to get my day started, shower up and everything. It is 11 o'clock. Yeah, not bad. Start to the day. New day, same garage. About to hop in the car. We're about to go to Target. Gotta get some stuff from Target. So that's the plan of action right now. Honestly, nothing crazy going on. Just been at the crib chilling until now. You can see old Mercedes over there, but we're about to hop in old Bloody. Yeah, that's the plan of action. I'll probably see you guys when I get back to the crib. If I do record anything on my phone, you'll see it next. So guys, got everything on the balcony set up. I'm about to get a workout, but I would be lying to you guys if I said I did want to work out right now. I was gonna go down to the gym. I don't got the motivation to go to the gym, and I feel as if this is a good talking point because today's a normal day. I mean, I just genuinely don't have the energy or the willingness to really want to go down to the gym. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's why am I saying that? Because a lot of people always ask, what gives you the motivation every day? Not every day I have motivation. I just got to find things to be able to keep myself moving forward. For example, I could have not worked out. I could have relaxed. I could have just not gone downstairs to the gym and did nothing. But you know what I'm gonna do? I still want to work out. I still want to get content. I still want to get, feel good. So I came out onto my balcony. I'm gonna get some sun. I'm gonna keep all my clothes on to make sure it's a hot, sweaty workout. And I'm gonna do my full body workout. I have my 40 pounds, kettlebells over here. I'm going to be using that for shoulders, squats. I'm gonna be using that for arms, tricep, bicep. I have pull-up bar that I can do pull-ups on. And I'm also going to be using it to be doing push-ups to do chest. And I'm just gonna max out, just rep out and just go until failure essentially. And it's just gonna give me that push, When you work out, you feel a little bit better afterwards. I may not feel that good right now, but once I put some music on, once I do what I need to, and once I get to work and do what I need to do to feel good, it'll be worth it. So right now it's 3 o'clock. Let's get this workout. No days off, stay busy, find ways to keep yourself busy, find ways to keep yourself productive, because guess what? Not every day you're gonna be motivated, not every day you're gonna be inspired to stay busy, but you need to have the discipline to do it anyway.
This is about you. So they probably already know who you are, but for the people that don't know who you are, just let them know who you are, your name. They could probably see your name. They probably,
Uh,
but just let them know your name, who you are, how long you've been trading, and then we'll kind of get into just your journey. Cause have we done an interview before?
but
No. All right, bet. So we'll just talk about
hell no.
everything for
I
the
mean, we
most
had a
part.
bunch of one-on-one calls, but
Now, yeah, they probably already know who you are, but for the people that don't,
hey,
here you go.
oh shit, got something in my. What's going on with y'all, man? My name is Demario. I'm 21 years old. I stay out in California. I'm a day trader. Feel me? I've been trading for about, I want to say 5 years. Yeah, like in August, it's gonna be 5 years if I'm not tripping. Yeah, like August, September is gonna be 5 years. Oh shit, August is tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Um,
basically here.
so you feel me? So I'm damn near been trading for 5 years. I've been unprofitable for four of them. I just turned profitable like back in what last year around October,
What would you say
and
was like the
then
main point where you were actually able to say, "Oh, I'm actually profitable now"? Because I feel like everyone has like a different view of like, "Oh, this is profitable, that's profitable." What was like your
so
moment to be like, "Okay, yeah, I'm doing
let
something
me
different
see.
here. I'm getting a different result."
Well, let me rephrase it. And back in November of last year, that's when I like all the money I spent in the last 4 years, like with accounts. Well, I wasn't really trading funded, so like all the money I put in live accounts that I blown, I was able to recoup that back in yeah, like October, November, whenever Trump became president. Because I mean,
Yeah,
like
2025, like
yeah,
end of 2024,
yeah,
going into 2025.
yeah, when Trump became president, that's when like I made all my money back, and then like consistently profitability. I want to say like green months, like May,
Okay,
like
May
since like
2025.
May, yeah, I want to say like May since May 2025. I've been seeing a lot of like green months. I've been having $1,000 days, on a live account too.
Now,
I've
yeah,
had
we'll,
some
we're gonna
thousand
get
dollar days
into
on
it.
live. You feel me? Like I just knocked certain goals down. So I cleared out all my L's last year, but I've been consistently winning since May.
Now that's good. That's what
I
I
would
like
like
to
to
hear.
say, you
So,
know,
if you want to say also, how much was the money that you made back? Because now it's just all profit. But how much did you lose
you know,
within those 4 years of failure to be able to get to the point? Because me, I lost a lot of money. They already know how much I lost. So, if you
I
want to
was
say how
gonna
much it
say,
was,
bro, it was a lot. I can't really, I don't know the exact number. All I know is I had to go back, but it was a lot. Like I would say I'm above 10,000. Shit, I'm probably above like 20, 30,000 that I lost. But only reason I know is that I turned profitable is because I've had the same KOT account damn near since I started trading or started trading live. And like back in November, I saw that balance it said plus 5,000. I was like, and it showed like lifetime. So I was like, oh shit.
oh, so like
Um,
everything on the so that's the only ever live account you've ever used with that one, and so basically you can see that you've made all the money back plus the 5,000. That's not bad.
yeah,
And that's just on the live
yeah,
account,
yeah,
not even including any funded
yeah,
accounts that if you've got to
yeah,
withdraw. I think you got your first. Was it your first my funded futures payout a little while ago?
yeah. My first payout was back in February. My first
Okay, so right before,
like
yeah, around that,
prop
going
firm.
into May then, around that time. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's when everything
yeah,
started to make sense. In the funded around the same time, or did you start one after or before the other?
um, I've been live trading for the whole time. And then I just started prop firm trading back in December, early January.
Okay.
And then with the prop firm, got my first payout in February. And then I feel like
How many
I hit
challenges did you
silver.
fail before you got to the payout? Because everyone's gonna be
I
different.
feel
So I
I
just want you to be able
feel
to give it to people to know the reality of that shit.
yeah, so let me backtrack real quick. I actually did have a prop firm account like back in 2024, but I got that for free because that's when FX Alex had his little prop account. But then I had that account for like 2 months. Bro, yeah, I was trading on a fucking funded for 2 months. Eval, by the
That's
way.
good.
This is eval. I was on eval for 2 months, and then as soon as I got funded, I failed that, and then I got back into prop firms back in like early December 2024, early 2025. But I probably wasted or probably bought for my first payout. I had 4 accounts. Yeah, I had four MFFs, and then on my fifth one, I got a payout, and
It's
then
not bad.
the sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth one, failed those. Um, just cause
Hey,
I
you got to
felt
go
like
through
I
it to
hear the
learn
story with
from it.
everybody. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like it was like after I got the payout, I was like, oh, I got a payout from a funded account. Like
I
I know
made
what the
it.
fuck I'm doing.
I made it.
Exactly, exactly. That's how I was thinking, and that's not what happened. Ended up failing those, and then had to take a step back, analyze like what was the problems that I was having, and then like I don't know. Once you start a routine, you could notice when you like where you're fucking up at. And where I was fucking up is like I would just get undisciplined. Like when I got my first payout with that account, it was almost just one trade a day, 1 or 2 trades a day, and that's it. After I got the payout, it turned into 3 trades a day. It turned into I'm losing accounts in a day. It turned into like I just started losing other things that I worked up for. Like I started losing my discipline. So had to get back to it, locked in, and then you know, start getting the payouts again.
So I'm looking at it. Like I wanted to see how long you were on the team and everything. You've been on the team for 10 months in total. 10 months, so a little bit
Hmm.
less than a year. So I would say, so 10 months. That's
I was gonna say, bro, I turned profitable like when I started rocking with you.
I ain't say it. I ain't
I
say it.
turned profitable
I ain't say it.
like
That might be the beginning of the video. I turned profitable when I started trading with. That's gonna be it right there. But I ain't say it. But yeah, so 10 months. So 10 months ago, a year from now was damn near August. So a little bit before. So probably going into the summer. Around then, you joined the team and you were able. That's when you start live trading. And from there is really building the habits because nothing changes overnight. Immediately from you joining the team, you weren't consistently profitable. Even us having one-on-one calls, even you having access to all this stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And it goes to show that is deeper than just a system, the strategy, because that's one part. But we all know how to trade to an extent. A lot of people on the team, they trade very similar to us. They trade very similar to other people. They trade a way that actually works, a way that can actually consistently win trades, but it's deeper than that.
hmm
You had a way of being able to get a funded account, but guess what? You got funded, blew the account, and then blew the next three, four ones. Even though you already knew how to trade, you already knew how to get funded, but it's deeper than that. It's about being able to stay in the game. It's about being able to do the same
hmm
thing long term. It's about being able to replicate one payout, replicate one funded account, replicate a winning trade, replicate a payout, a withdrawal, and just keep doing the same thing because anybody could do it one time. Anybody can get one payout, get one withdrawal, pass one funded account, but can you consistently do it? And from being able to consistently do it, all it's going to do is just build the confidence that you actually have something that works. And from having something that actually works, it's going to allow you to actually continue doing it. But when you're not seeing those results, when you're not seeing the small W stack up, it's like you don't that you try to do different things, you try to move system and strategies, but from, like you said, sticking to the same thing, from doing the same routine, you start noticing what's working, what's not working, because you're able to get data off of it. If you do the same thing every single day, you're gonna know the day where it's like you do something differently and you'll see the result. You'll feel the difference. You're like, this just feels, something feels off. And you're like, wait, I didn't do this. It's just like from building the daily habits of doing the same thing, you train yourself to do the same shit and look for the same shit every single day. It's just practice makes improvement. Your daily habits are the reason you are who you are now. Because like I said, the system and strategy, that's cool, but you still got to have the discipline to practice good risk management. Have the discipline to walk away from an L, walk away from a W, walk away from a day that you're not supposed to be trading. All those little things that most people don't think of when they think profitable trader, when they think becoming consistent. You thought you made it when you got the funded account. You try to get a payout. Probably didn't happen immediately. I think whereas you got the 4 winning trading days, and then on the fifth day, you blew the account on that funded
Yeah,
account.
I blew it on my birthday.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little interview that I did. I'm gonna have the full video posted on the second channel, so if you subscribe to the second channel, make sure you check out the full one. If you're not subscribed, check out my Instagram, check out the story, and you'll be able to find the link on there. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, shout out to Demario. He's a full-time trader right now. He's one of my students, one of a few students that I do have, and he's been with the team for a little bit now, so shout out to him. You guys saw everything you needed to, heard everything you need to about his journey, so I'll leave it at that. But right now I'm back on my way to the crib. As of right now, it's pretty nice outside. It's about almost 8 o'clock at night, so yeah, Can't complain, can't complain. But right now, I'm gonna go to the crib. I'm gonna edit a whole lot of the content. I have a lot of content to edit, a whole lot of content to watch and sit down. So that's the vibes as of right now. I'm not sure how long this video is, but I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Hope you guys got a lot of game. And if you have, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, made it back. Still haven't edited anything. I just walked in and I just thought I'd pick up the camera and give you guys the real POV of what that, god damn! Real POV of getting flashbang, not gonna lie, but yeah. Back in the crib, now I'm really about to get to editing this content. If the vlog is long as shit, then more than likely this is where the vlog's gonna be coming to an end, not gonna lie. So, with that being said, this is gonna be the outro. So, with that being said, if you want to work with me one-on-one, the first link in the description. The free trading training is the second link in the description. That will teach you the 3 steps to becoming a consistently profitable trader. The third link is the broker that I use on a daily basis. I didn't use them today because I didn't trade on anything today besides the paper trade, but it was a W paper trade. So practice makes improvement nonetheless. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be paper trading. If you're not confident in yourself and system, or if you have rules saying you're not supposed to trade today, it's okay to take a paper trade. Don't let anybody force you to taking a trade, because that's just losing money that you don't need to lose. But with that being said, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay busy, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's daily video.